So recently, the upcoming top 5 Memory Extreme Echo just got its full showcase, and since it's now waiting its verifier Big Thunder to start verifying the level, I thought this would just be a great time to actually review the level, so let's get into it. So, as I said, this is a top 5 Memory Extreme Demon, and the first thing you will have noticed when looking at this level is just how stylized it actually is. It really buys into this factory theme it's going for, and makes full advantage of being a memory level by using its ability to have really out-of-the-box designs and gameplays to fit its factory theme. What's cool is, if anything, I find that Echo has found the perfect balance of unique cool ideas and great decoration, and this level just reminds me of if you stuck Limbo and Booba Wamba, the two current hardest memory extremes, and just kind of combined them into one amazing memory extreme. I think this level kind of looks exactly what I imagine when think about that. But if I'm actually going to review the actual level here, I'm going to talk about a couple of specific parts of the level that stand out to me. And first, I want to talk about this part here. It's near the end of the level, and is the last, really intense, fast-paced part of the level, and I think it does an excellent job at being intense. The background blocks glitching and taking up the entire background really makes it feel like the factory is becoming unstable and collapsing, and while I think the song at this part is probably at its weakest. I will get to what I think about the song, but specifically this part, I do think this is the worst part of the song. But the part is still able to make use of what it has to make just an amazing part that goes with the song so well. The orb spinning and rushing in just to add that even more intensity is just so good. I love it. This is a great part. The next one I want to talk about is this part, and in this part, the structures are just so unique and 100% fit the artificial theme. I love these kind of open parts of Memory Extremes because it just really shows you the scale of the level that you just couldn't do without camera controls in 2.1, or at least you could do it very well. But this level just makes it feel so massive, the factory, and the fact our icon could just move around the entire section makes you really buy into the fact that you're just in this massive factory facility thing, and it just does wonders in gameplay and theming. Another thing I like is the glow and lighting. Literally any part of this level, the glow and lighting make the factory feel so alive and really as if it just doesn't want you to be there in the factory. It's great theming, and the movement in this level is just as on point as the glow. All of the spinning and moving objects really just makes it just makes the level so good. It improves the feed so well, but also improves the gameplay. I mean, memory is about learning a level, obviously, and it's a lot easier to pull off that kind of gameplay if you just have a lot going on with the movement. And having all this movement just makes you rethink if you're going the right way or where you need to go, trying to figure that out. And when learning a level, I see that as a major positive. If this was like any normal non-memory level, that would be a negative. But that's what you want. You want to struggle to figure out how to do a part in memory levels. You want it to be a cool experience, and I think all these moving objects really enhance that part of the level. Lastly, the song in this level just slaps. It's one of the best matching songs for a level in the current top 100, I would say, and it just perfectly captures that tone of the factory in nearly every part. Honestly, the music sounds like an OST to some part in a tense game, rather than an actual song for a GD level, and I think that works perfectly for the kind of level the Echo is and the theme it's going for. So yeah, I will be giving this level an 8.3 out of 10. I think it does everything it tries to do really well, and if I didn't tell you that this was started years ago, before 2.2 came out, yeah, this level, it actually dates back quite a while ago, you'd probably think it was a fully 2.2 Extreme, and I don't blame you. I think the host did a great job at trying to continue this level into 2.2 and actually make it feel modern. So yeah, props to that. My only negative with this level, I mean, not really negative, but the only thing I think could have been improved is there's a couple, and I mean only a couple parts that I think just didn't make the jump to 2.2 that well and look a bit dated, but even with them looking dated, they still match the theme really well, so it doesn't really deduct much from the level. One last thing I want to say I mean, this isn't really related to my review, I just want to say it, and as much as I want Return Zero to get decorated and come back as a level, because that's my all-time favorite upcoming extreme, I think Echo is probably going to be the closest thing we ever get to that, unless Minecraft restarts Return Zero, and I would be more than happy to have Echo as our new hardest memory extreme. I do think it is the closest we'll get to a Return Zero. So yeah, that's the end of the level. The level. That's the end of the video. Go support the host of this level, Zeptos. They did an amazing job at hosting this. And also, shout out to literally every single creator who had a part in this. Every single part is just so good. And yeah, subscribe if you enjoyed, Discord link in the description, and peace.